Cade, just how good did that bye feel last week for your body? Just I know you wouldn't call it a week off, but you had some downtime.
Yeah, I mean, it felt good. To have an extra off day during the week is always nice. But, giving Coach Barnes a little extra break after a practice, makes him crank it up a little bit. So, it has, but nah, it was good. The guys, everybody was rested. It was good. We had a snow day for classes last week too. So on our off day, we didn't have to go to class. So it was all around just some good resting time.
There's a difference in the A&M game for you guys to get a big one on the road compared to Kentucky, Auburn. A couple games all just came up just short.
Yeah, Texas A&M, we knew it was a game that for where we want to go and what we want to do, it was very important to us, and it was an intensity level, and it showed a level of growth that our teams have had through this year. I mean, we're still growing. I've talked about that a lot. About one of the cooler things about our team is there's still so much more room for improvement, and we're playing as well as we are. And so I think being able to close the game out, we've fallen short a couple times, just shows a little bit more of that growth as a team that we've had.
How do you mentally prepare yourself when you're not really sure how many minutes you're going to play? It could be 20, it could be 4.
Yeah, I mean, it just goes back to doing my job, and some nights I'm needed more than others, especially when teams are a little bit bigger. And so just being prepared, no matter what position I'm about to play, no matter where I'm about to go in at, and that's what I've always kind of prided myself, is just being a plug-and-play guy. Whatever you need for that day is what I can give you.
What's it like to watch Sakai when he kind of gets in that mode that he was in late in the second half and just has complete command of the game?
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome, but we see it every day, just that absolute just command. And but when he's doing it at the biggest stage, it's as cool to see as anything, because I mean, it's not just offensively either; it's the defensive side of the ball. I mean, he blocked Wade Taylor's shot there at the end of the game, and if that goes in, that's a completely different ball game, closing out. But just his command over both sides of the ball is second to none in the country.
Same with Chaz when he's going off like that. What's the emotions like for a guy like you?
Man, you want him to shoot the ball as soon as he crosses half court is what it feels like. But no, I mean it's cool to see. I've been lucky enough to in my 2 years of college be on a team with Don't Connect, and now Chaz, with his level of shooting, man, it's awesome. You feel like every shot's gonna hit the bottom of the net, and that's it. And so when he gets hot, it kind of brings the whole team up with him. We start feeling good too.
Communication on the court, I feel like, has been a point of emphasis for this team, especially on the road. How do you think you guys have progressed in your ability to communicate so there aren't those breakdowns on defense?
Yeah, I think it just goes back to practice and being consistent there. I mean, being able to talk, and especially talk loud in an empty gym, it goes to a level of consistency. You can't simulate the environments we play in, whether that's here or other places. I mean, it's the SEC. And so, that emphasis on communication has started in practice to where when you get into those loud environments, you get into these hostile crowds, it's just another day in the office.
When Barnes is drawing up the play for Ziegler to flare out and shoot that 3, what are you thinking?
Yeah, well, I mean, that play had a couple options, but Z was kind of like, hey, toss this one out here to me. And, when somebody is as confident in a shot, in a play, and basically has already seen it go in, I'm just as confident behind them, believing that thing's going in. And so, but no, it's, it was an awesome shot, big shot for us. And, for him to want that and to, feel like he already knew it was going in. It was cool to see.
Kind of switching gears here a little bit. So Coach G, I mean, how much of an impact has he had on this team than you personally in your basketball career here at Tennessee?
Well, shoot, me personally, I came in at like 191 at 6'9", which that's not great. And now I'm 215 to 220. So that's almost 30 pounds of muscle. My body fat percentage hasn't gone up, so that's 30 pounds of muscle since I've been here. And as hard as we play and as hard as we practice, it goes to his preparation with us as a team on why we have guys that don't get banged up easy. We have a bunch of tough guys, and it goes to the character of some of our guys, but it also goes to the preparation and training that we put in with G. And then also G's just awesome, man. He's and y'all talk to him. He loves what he does, and he loves us, and he proves that every day. And he's as consistent when it comes to bringing it every day as any player, any coach here. And so having that level of consistency and love for what he's doing across the board, all the way up, like him being our strength trainer, is awesome. And so it's somebody that you can count on to do what he's supposed to do every day, and he really does love it. He loves teaching us about the stuff we're doing and why we're doing it. And so he's the best at what he does.
Anything else for Cade?
Thanks, Cade.
All right,
Appreciate it.
Did you ever